What's going on? Thanks for joining us. Episode 11 of the Guitar Show. Live on RippleFX, baby. Woo-hoo! What's going on, baby? How's everybody doing on this lovely evening in June? Thanks for being with us today. Episode 11 of the Guitar Show. I got a very special guest on today. Longtime friend, bandmate. He's the front man of the band Pirate Jenny, which I also play in. So I'm super excited to have him on. My brother from another mother, Mr. Ryan Rideout. What's going on, baby? Welcome to the show, man.
Oh, hey, how's it going, my friend? Long time no see.
Excellent. It was just like 2 minutes ago in the green room. What's going on?
As you can see, you got my furnace room cleared out. We got a little jam space down here now. Kind of like a light behind me. It looks like I'm in like a witness protection program, giving like a statement, but that's how we're gonna roll tonight.
It looks like you have a halo going on.
Like,
it's cool.
Yeah, I have my face blurred. Like, I'd rather my name not be mentioned.
Don't look at me.
But no, man, I appreciate you having me on, man. Like, let's have some fucking fun.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be cool, man. I'm super excited. We tried to do a thing with like the other boys of Pirate Jenny, but the boys are busy lives. They got busy lifestyles, so you can find that on the Pirate Jenny page. We got something in the works, don't we? We got a special little stream coming up soon.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But no, man, I appreciate you coming on. This is gonna be sweet as well. I know we got a few tasty surprises for everybody following, tuning in tonight, and we're gonna go song for song. This episode, I'm labeling less talk, more rock, baby.
Yeah,
Let's
more
give
of
them the
this.
hits. Let's pump up the jam. Yeah. And this is going to be Olin's, brought to you by Olin's, and it's a beer-fueled episode, so
we're gonna enjoy. We're gonna let this ride out until we get sued by Olin's, basically.
I like that Rideout little pun you threw in there.
That was not on purpose, but let's go.
Well, what do you think, man? We got some people tuning in. Should we rock them with a song right off the hop or what?
I think I got one for you here, buddy.
Let's get down to brass tacks. How much for the monkey?
All right. I'm gonna do a few covers, a few PJ songs. I wasn't sure if this was completely allowed or not, but since I'm his special guest, I actually have my own special guest that I'm gonna introduce later. So it's like, do I get a plus one? I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm gonna start things off with one of the first songs I wrote. It's called "Swept Away." For most of you that know the song, you already know it's about Cape Breton. Fucking miss that place. Living in Dartmouth. Who knows? Maybe we might release it sooner than later. So you'll get to hear the full band version. But for now, you're just gonna have to settle for me. So here we go.
Take it away, bro.
Follow me back to the place which I've came. From the taste of the air to the crash of the waves. Well, the current's not strong, but you'll get swept away to memories of days yet to pass. Well, the autumn's a beauty that one can't foretell, and the winters can make you as cold as themselves. Spring rolls around and the ice starts to melt, but the summer is where my heart lies. With those morning lights and those doorstep nights, you're never truly alone, just sometimes by yourself. The economy is failing and loose at the seams, but they walk in their sleep and they're chasing their dreams. A smile and a drink always floating downstream, and it probably won't ever change. With those morning lights and those doorstep nights, you're never truly alone, just sometimes by yourself. Well, Dougie still lives in the same neighborhood, and Joe's in Alberta, and probably for good. And Sarah got pregnant, we knew that she would again, 'cause she's a slut. To our friends and our family ripped from our hands, all the Lauras and Nicks and the Roddies and Dans, keep raising our glass till we see you again someday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Follow me back to the places I roam, with the faces I love, to the taverns I go. 'Cause it's half of my heart and it's half of my soul, and I hope to bring you home someday.
Yee-hoo! Deadly, man. Rock on.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely,
I'm sure you know that one.
I absolutely love that song. Yeah, it's a
I think
live. Pumped up.
I think that was like the first original I ever played in front of anybody, and it was actually that show that me and you and Brody played at Duke's place.
Nice. Yeah, that wasn't yesterday.
Yeah,
that was a while ago, and that was also a really, really, really fun show too.
Yeah, I think that was one of my first actual shows.
Yeah, big shout out Duke's place, man.
Down here,
the Duke. Yeah, no, man. We had many a times playing at Duke's, playing around, just kind of getting into the groove of live music and performing for people, and some of the best times and some of the best yet to happen.
Absolutely. And it's funny because like this whole live stream thing, it's like learning how to play in front of people all over. Like I get in the first couple of times I did it, I got like really nervous. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like,
well, you know what? And my mom said it best. She was like, because I think we did a stream on a Tuesday or something one time. And, if you think of it like a Tuesday night, you do a live stream on here, you might have 100 people tune in. And if you think about playing like on a Tuesday night out at any bar around Cape Breton or anywhere, really, you'd be lucky to get 5 or 10 people there to watch you. So it is kind of branching out to another little spectrum of audience.
No, that is absolutely right. I mean, especially like even like people that don't necessarily like drink, like, I got a lot of friends out there that like, they're off the fucking booze, and like they're not going to go to a bar if they're trying to get off the booze. So, if they want to watch the music, they can watch it from home now.
Hey, that's just it, man. You got to keep the people entertained. Give them more what they want.
Lord knows we need some fucking positive stuff on social media these days. All the
definitely,
shit
man. It's too negative out there. We need to get more rock and roll out there. Speaking of rock and roll, we were in the process of recording the Pirate Jenny album, our first debut album that was set to come out, and this whole COVID thing hit and kind of really fucked things up. So why don't you let the people know people watching, where's the album at? What's the status on the Pirate Jenny album?
Well, some real good news I got for y'all is that we are going back in the studio this Saturday. We are officially back in business here, and although we were pretty close. Like there was only one song really that really needed to be like done completely. Everything else just kind of needs some tweaks, and we were gonna do one of our songs live at Dylan's Ranch, but obviously another COVID fuck up thing there. But so we're just gonna record that in the studio as well, and then we've written so much new stuff over the time that we're waiting to go back in the studio. We're actually adding 2 new tracks to the album now, so we're gonna have a 10-track album rather than an 8-track album. So it may take a little bit longer with that, but if things go as smooth as I think they will, then you'll be hearing the album this summer.
And that is super exciting. And I absolutely love that we're going to pop on a couple more tracks on there and kind of fill out the album even more than it already was, because I was already in love with what we kind of did in the studio so far. So it's I'm excited, man. I'm excited to work on some new stuff too.
I'll give you a little hint about the two new songs for anybody watching. One of the songs is for anybody that knows me, my dog recently passed away, so I wrote one of the songs about her, and I actually found old lyrics that I wrote about her, like when I was cleaning out the my closet of my old room, and I just thought it was kind of like, I'm not a superstitious man, but I was like, it's fucking fate, man. Like I gotta make this song into this, and then the other one is all I can describe as pure stoner rock.
Yeah, and I absolutely love both those songs, man, and it's gonna be a lot of fun to get together again and jam and record and kind of get back to some kind of normality in the music world, because us musicians been hurting.
Yeah, and not just when you come up here. You come up here, it's not just to record. We are gonna, me and you and Des and the Kellys, we're gonna tie one off.
Yeah, we're gonna party like it's 1999, baby.
Ow!
Deadly, man. Well, let's get to more rocking.
You got one for us?
Oh yeah, well I can jam out a tune. I mean, I do have a couple of guitars floating around.
I see a few in the background, man. They're hurting for a fucking fingering.
Here's a song I wrote called "Sing Your Heart Out." I wrote this a couple of years ago, and it's kind of different. It's not your typical folky or anything like that. It's just kind of it's outside the box one for me. So I dig this one. Sing Your Heart Out. Here you go. I've been roaming around. I've been chasing and rambling, but I don't know where I'm going. I've been holding it down. Making, breaking, I'm leaving tonight. But you won't be complaining when it's going down. Just sing your heart out. Just scream like you lost all control. Just sing your heart out. Just scream like you'll be letting go. There's rumors going around that you're the best in the business, but the underdogs want to fight. They keep shutting it down. But we'll be knocking on your door later on. And I'll be complaining when it's going down. Just sing your heart out. Scream like you lost all control. Just sing your heart That's it. I know it's a weird ending of a song, but that's how it ends, man.
Hell yeah.
Singer.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. I ended how mine ended.
That was what I actually
That was
forgot
fun.
about that one.
I haven't played that
one.
song in a long time. Thanks, man. Yeah, no, I think the first time we played at Governor's, like the very first time I ever played at Governor's with you, I think I just had written that song. So that's kind of where that came from that fall.
No, one of my favorite songs by, and also that was one of my favorite posters ever made. I got that one hanging on my wall.
Yeah, that one was a classic. That was Ryan Rideout and Dylan Devoe at Governor's, and it was like the first time we used the Olin's logo as a thing, and it kind of set the pace for the fuel boozed pyrogeny that we are today.
Friggin'
and we're still supporting those guys, man. Strong. This is an unknown fact, or maybe some people that know me probably know this, but every time in the cup, in my mug, in my band mugs, my coffee mugs, it's not coffee. It's this guy right here.
Absolutely. I
figure, hey,
I always said to myself, I'm like, we'll either get to keep rocking the Olin's shit, or we'll get to write a song someday called Cease and Desist.
They'll either work out really good or really bad, but either way, we're willing to take it on.
Depending on how good the song turns out, it might be a blessing in disguise. You never know.
Well, when full-time job hits the ears of, Nova Scotians alike, I think everybody's going to agree. It could easily be the Olin's theme song.
I can tell you right now, we're both foremans on that job.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you were talking about earlier too, we had a music video that was set to shoot in at the end of March. It was actually with Matthew Ingram and Shot X Productions, and coronavirus hit and messed everything up. But we were actually going to do that song, man. Full-time job. It was going to be epic. And
well, yeah. I mean, it'll sound good in the studio, but I feel like that's one of those songs where like you don't really experience the true drunken nonsense of it unless you're there live.
Yeah, it's definitely and I feel like a lot of bands have that song, or maybe some songs that are just like, it really hits you when you see it, when you hear it live. You get into it even more. It's kind of one of those things.
Yeah. I'm on the laptop here. I can't really see who's watching or whatever. But Bryson, if you're watching this, that was always Bryson's favorite song. So anytime he comes to every one of my shows in Cape Breton when I'm home. So every time I go there, I always dedicate it to him. Because he's fucking always got an Olin's in his hand anyway.
Yeah, he's a strong supporter of Olin's, and he's a strong supporter of the band. So shout out to Bryson. I think he's actually, you know what? Just you saying that actually reminded me that I think Bryson had a Pirate Jenny shirt, and he wanted a different size or something like that. So, with that being said, Bryson, if you are watching, comment down below, man. Maybe we got to get you a shirt, whatever it was, extra large or large. I can't remember.
We will dress you.
We will dress you and then undress you with our eyes. I could say that because he's my buddy. That's all right. It's okay. It's not weird.
No, nothing weird going on here.
What else do we got going on, man? I know you're probably going to play a song or maybe even two of ours that have been released on Spotify.
Yeah. Okay.
We might have that coming up at some point. I'm not trying to rush you on it, but I just,
No.
I want to talk about it.
No, go on.
I was gonna mention to you too, dude. Maybe turn down your guitar just a tiny little bit, because I think it might have been crackling a little bit on that last song.
Yeah.
Just crank the volume knob back just a tiny little bit.
Yeah, I think
if not too much. It wasn't too.
No, I kind of thought it was a little loud too. Hold on. You tell me. You tell your old buddy here if it's better now.
Maybe even go down a tiny little bit more on the guitar.
You got her.
If you can.
Yeah, no, I got her. Okay.
Because the microphone will be picking up the natural acoustic of the guitar a little bit too, so it's gonna.
Yeah. The only reason that I really plugged it in is because John can't really hear it. So I got the I got the speaker right by his head. Like, so we just had it plugged in earlier. How's that?
I love it. Perfect.
Better? All right. Well,
man.
Yeah. Well, you said you want to play one of our singles, so this is one you can download on Spotify. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we released this single over a year ago. That goes to show how this friggin' COVID thing has been doing everything. But this is called House Cat Blues. Woo! Cities where my soul once played, conundrums wander in my head. Heart so heavy, dreams of lead. Cocaine shuffle in her step, but no love in her eyes. Old soul through a young man's eyes. One half shut, the other one blind. Church folk don't realize that Mother Nature and Father Time stayed together for the children. And I sometimes wish I stayed in the tall grass, 'cause I'm using up tomorrow's love, thinking about the past. Spilled milk that's worth crying for. Tell you that, my friend. Well, I sit here with the house cat blues again. Long hair hanging in my face, paintings on her arms and legs, smiling unfamiliar place. She looked good for her age, but she wasn't born yesterday. And I sometimes wish I stayed in the tall grass, 'cause I'm using up tomorrow's love, thinking about the past. Spilled milk that's worth crying for. Tell you that, my friend. Well, I sit here with the house cat blues again. Feels so long ago. Different paths I do not know. Still plays that rock and roll, but only on her radio, 'cause she don't like them stereotypes. And I sometimes wish I stayed in the tall grass, 'cause I'm using up tomorrow's love, thinking about the past. Spilled milk that's worth crying for. Tell you that, my friend. Well, I sit here with the house cat blues again. Well, I sit here with the house cat blues again. Well, I sit here with the house cat blues.
Yes, buddy. Good one, man.
When I was
excellent.
I threw her into a C sharp by accident there. I was like, I was like, too much.
I caught that. You got messed up by the capo because we usually don't play that one with a capo. It's all good, man. That's it just shows the loosey goosiness of this episode. We're having a good time here. I hope everybody watching.
Oh man, I've never felt more comfortable on a live stream, so it's definitely good.
Hey man, we're good to go. There's no rules. It's just me, you, and the audience having a drink, having a laugh, playing some songs. It's good stuff.
Friggin' so yeah, man. Seen you got the goats out and about. I was seeing a video of them the other day. Friggin'
it was pretty funny. We were out earlier, and I was like, man, I wonder where the goats are, because we were hanging out on the step with the dog, and next thing you know, you can feel it under your feet, underneath like that. The freaking goats are underneath there, hitting their horns off the bottom of the step. They go under there when it's like hot, when it's like right sunny out. They like going under the shade, so they're little weirdos.
I like when they're like out on the outside of the railing on your front step. They're like sunbathing.
Oh yeah, man! They just
tell, man.
They just sprawl their little hooves out, get that sun in there, and they just eat a bunch of stuff. Like they're savages. I love them though.
God,
especially Sabbath is like the most hilarious goat to watch. Just his personality is crazy. Otis is hilarious too, but just the way that they interact with humans and each other.
I remember him when he was like fucking this big. Fucking
Sabbath was no bigger than this headphone or this microphone.
Brought Mika over and fucking. I was like, Mika, it's like, don't go near him. Like you're gonna get a headbutt. And she comes over and starts sniffing at him. He just goes, fuck.
Yeah, he did too. He was like, that's a weird looking dog. Hey, I like that one about the cat. I really like that one. I like that song. I like how you came in and you slowed it down. You did like a slowed down version of it, and then came in with the the regular tempo. It's cool. I dig that a lot.
I always thought if we were ever gonna do like a chill acoustic set, like we could at least for a couple of the songs, kind of like do a little different rendition of them to kind of like what the fuck's the word I'm looking for? Go with the acoustic. That's just, you know what I mean.
An alternate version.
Yeah, that's it. You got a song for us or what, Dilly?
I do, yeah. I'm actually gonna play a fun little song here. This is actually a cover song. I don't do a ton of covers, and I feel like maybe nobody will even know this song. You probably would, because the only reason I know this song is from an old skate video, which I can't remember which one it was, but it's by the band The Undertones, and it's called Teenage Kicks. Hope y'all dig it. Dreams so hard to beat. Every time she walks down the street, another girl in the neighborhood. When she was mine, she looked so good. Wanna hold her tight. Get teenage kicks right through the night. But I don't wanna call her the telephone. Have her over 'cause I'm all alone. I need excitement, no, I need it bad. It's the best I've ever had. I wanna hold you tight. Get teenage kicks right through the night. Wanna hold it tight. Get teenage kicks right through the night. You know I need it bad. And it's the best I've ever had. Wanna hold it tight. Get teenage kicks right through the night. Around. Wanna hold it tight. Get teenage kicks right through the night. Oh, she. You
Heard
you
that
remember?
one, but I dug it. What was it on? You said it was on Tony Hawk Pro Skater or something?
No, it was on like an old skate video. I think it was like a pig's wheels.
It sounded
video.
kind of
A random
weird,
one.
so
The only thing that's making me say pig's wheels because it was I think it was Ragdoll. You know the skater Ragdoll. I'm pretty sure he had a part with that song too.
oh yeah.
It always stuck out in my head. I was like, man, I like that
Okay.
song. Because it's very it's very like Roy Orbison.
It's like kind of like a
Elvis
punky
era.
song, sort of.
It's kind of that's what I was just gonna say. It's kind of like punky meets like Roy Orbison, Elvis-y kind of. You know what I mean? It's somewhere in the middle. Clash meets Elvis. I don't know. I always like that song though. Yeah.
I'm actually like, I'm actually I'll check out the track, like the studio version of that when I get a chance for show.
Yeah. No, I think the Undertones is the band that does that song. If anybody's looking to rehear that or see how the original version goes.
Very cool, very
What else
cool.
we got going on, man? How's the boys doing? Anyways, I haven't been up in Halifax in a long time. How are the boys in the band doing?
The boys are great. Marty just bought a house, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
friggin-
man, that's super exciting. Congrats.
Dan's car just died, so he has to get a new car.
Hey, man, with the good comes the bad.
I'm just going by like the things that I was told recently. John is now my roommate. He lives in my old room.
Love that. That's cool. Boys are getting the songs and the beats down.
Yeah, well, the shitty thing was like ever since he moved in, and our idea was to clear out the furnace room and get his electric kit down here so we could jam. And the damn dumps were closed because of COVID, and we had like a bunch of crap down here we had to clear out. So thankfully, the dumps opened right as her dad was coming up to visit, and so he loaned me his truck and took a couple loads of the dump, and here we are. Right.
Here we are. Right. I love it. I just realized, and you might be able to check too. Actually, if you go on like the far right of the window that you got open right now, there's a part where it says live comments or just comments.
Man,
and you can actually see. I've been putting them up on the screen as they kind of come through. My dad Kelly says Pirate Jenny t-shirts, the band that dresses you up and then messes you up. That's very true. We also got Uncle Tice loves that one. I'm not sure, that might have been the House Cat Blues when you were playing it.
Very cool.
That also says awesome news to hear about the album. More tracks is awesome as well. Yeah, we got Gerard Jessam and his newest addition to the family are watching. The whole family's watching, I think. So hello
yes.
to the Jessams.
I seen a very adorable
Isla.
picture of her rocking a Pirate Jenny pin that he sent me, and I was like, "Yep, gotta get her on it early."
Yeah, no, that was super cool to see that. That was kind of my doing when we went over to. We were giving them a new baby gift or something, anyways, and I kind of just like dropped it off and put it on the window ledge and just left it there because his other girls. River and Willow also are big fans of Pirate Jenny too. I know they got the posters and stuff up on their walls, so super
definitely
cool.
Definitely three of my favorite fans for sure.
Yeah, if the kids are watching, terribly sorry for the language. It is what it is. I'm sorry.
For anybody that knows me, I'm actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, your record's going pretty good. We're only at like about $5 or $6, so that's
like
that's pretty good.
7 now. I don't even know Sean that well, and even like like I think just by reputation, he mentioned to me when I did my Monday night jam with him. He's like, now they're not gonna ream me out if you drop any F-bombs, but just do your best to like not do it like once every like 3 words.
Yeah, yeah, no, totally. We try to be respectable. I mean, I think it comes without saying that. What do you expect with the name, with pirate in the title of the band name? I mean, come on. We swear like sailors and pirates. What else we got here?
We're pirates.
Cute goats.
You guys write songs about
normal shit like cats. Let's see this. You guys write songs about normal shit like dogs, cats, and goats.
You're just lagging there a little bit. Oh, you're all lagging there for a second. Okay, you're back. I got another song in me before, and then maybe I'll do a song, and then I got a guitar that I got here that I got to show off for you.
Yeah, but I also have a guitar here too that we have to show off at some point as well. A very special guitar, so.
Excellent. Well, thankfully, I guess I'll throw a cover at you if you don't mind.
No, not at all. I'd love to hear it. What you got for us?
I am trying to decide. Ooh, Jesus, what do I do? I'm going to do one that I haven't done in a while, that I've probably done a million times, but it feels like it's been a while, so I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do a Neil Young song. I know. What? Ryan playing a Neil Young song? No way. I'm going to do... This is actually a fun fact. The first time I ever played in front of anybody, it was me and Ashley, who wasn't my girlfriend at the time, so it was twice as embarrassing. Because I thought I was like a dumbass in front of her. Neil Young, for anybody that knows, is my favorite musician, and I forgot the lyrics of one of my favorite Neil Young songs in the middle of it, and I just, it would just crash and burn, man. It was horrible, but it was still fun. But this one's called Old Man. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise makes me think it too. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that won't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Oh, one look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Lullabies look in your eyes, running round the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last. Look at how the time goes past. but I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you. Old man, take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Oh, one look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Old man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you. Oh! Oh.
Good one, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely loves me some Neil Young. There was once upon a time when Pirate Jenny first started, we had a rule. If we were going to do cover songs, you know, we were all originals, but if we were going to do cover songs, it was Neil Young, Tom Petty, or Led Zeppelin. Nothing but ow! And we stuck by that for the first little bit. And then slowly we went from those three and we added in the Tragically Hip. And then we started doing songs by local bands like Slow Coaster or Matt Mays or whatever. Stuff that, like, you know, Nova Scotia Proud. Coaster. Hey, man. Love it. And I mean, since then we've adapted, and you know, we do a lot of original stuff, but when we do covers, sometimes it's like really fun stuff like Queen or Glorious Sons or whatever. It's great.
See, I always enjoy doing originals more, obviously, but friggin' when we started getting gigs, like they were saying, like, you know, can you do 3 sets? Like, we don't have 3 sets of originals, so we got to adapt. And it wasn't so bad for me because I just got to sing them. I just pretty much got to remember the lyrics and learn how to sing them. But it was getting a little repetitive after a while, where I'm just like, okay, guys, here's 3 new covers we got to learn by next week. John just like, what?
Yeah, no, I hear you. You know, sometimes you kind of have to fill in those gaps. I mean, unless you've been a rock band that's been around for the last 20 friggin' years, it's, you know, you can't just come up with 4 hours worth of music as a band starting off. So filling in those gaps has been interesting, but also a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, when you do a Queen song, everybody's singing along. Everybody.
But one thing I did learn over the course since we started this band is that learning a song acoustically solo is a lot easier than learning it as a full band.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts. You know, when you get 5 or 6 guys in a room together and you got.
But there's also plenty of songs that I can't sing while playing. Like I could never just like sit here with my acoustic and play Somebody to Love. I'd fuck it right up.
We got a comment here that just came in. What we say? Love your guys' song choices, whether original or covers. You've picked good stuff. Always entertaining. Except when Ryan has to leave the stage to go take a piss. Other than that, all good. Yeah. Classic. I love that.
Kelly will always be that guy to remind me about everything good, but he'll always point out that one disturbing, weird thing.
You know, you want to be the best. Sometimes you gotta. That's hilarious. I remember that show that he's talking about. We're at the Carlton. You're like, boys, I gotta piss. Make it work. See ya. We're like, okay, let's play whatever.
Yeah, that was back when the nerves. That was back when the nerves were strong too. Everybody's like, "Where the fuck is he going?"
Yeah, we weren't even used to being up. This was like our 3rd or 4th show. Like, oh, geez.
Yeah, it's like, okay, Dylan, start playing a riff. Start playing a riff. Martel's had a few beers. Don't give him the mic.
Yeah, I love it. So before I forget, because I will, and you know, the Olins are flowing. So before we get too far, this is actually something really cool and super important too. Actually, I'm just gonna go full screen here for a second, Rye. I got this really cool guitar here that's been going around. It's an auction guitar, so the local musicians around Cape Breton have been signing this bad boy. You got Dan the Man McCarthy on there. You got Brian Cathcart, Pretty Archie, Jordan Musician, Brandon Bates, Broken Road, Devin Can from Broken Road 2. You know, we got Pirate Jenny's on there now. We got a bunch of the boys on here. Mike Wadden, I believe, is the guy who started off. Jordan Musician's on there. Got Sheldon the Coin. Man, there's a lot of great musicians on this guitar right now. And it's still only going around. But the idea with the guitar is that we're featuring it on different musicians' live streams. And all the proceeds when this guitar is finally sold goes towards the hospital here in Cape Breton, the regional, I believe. So with that being said, huge shout out and a huge thank you to all the healthcare workers out there. You know, your support is greatly appreciated. You know, you guys have been killing it this whole time. So you know, you guys are appreciated. So thank you for everything that you guys do. And hopefully we can, you know, donate some decent money off this guitar when it's all said and done. You know, with that being said, I guess I better play a song on this thing, eh?
There you go. I don't know if I'm muted or not, so I'll just shut up.
No, I can hear you, buddy. We got you here. We still got you here. I'm gonna do a little song called "Witches and Gypsies."
Ooh,
and,
I like that one.
Hope you guys like this tune. And we're gonna play it on this cool guitar that's been going around, man. Right here on the Guitar Show. All right. I've been roaming around in circles, always fumbling around. Feel like nothing and no one can bring me down. And when all the leaves are falling, another year gone now. Time passes us by but never makes a sound. Witches and gypsies, you won't ever miss me now. 'Cause you were lost and never found. You went up in black lies, living in a hard-wired town. Now you're 6 feet underground. Premonitions and stipulations don't change the hands of time. Bruised, broken, and battered at the end of the line. Magic potions and crystal balls. To the future we go, where the clock will stop, we never know. Witches and gypsies, you won't ever miss me now. 'Cause you were lost and never found. Feeling up on black lies, living in a hard-wired town. But now you're 6 feet underground. Witches and gypsies, you won't ever miss me now. 'Cause you were lost and never found. Feeling up on black lies, living in a hard-wired town. But now you're 6 feet underground. Magic potions, crystal balls, change the hands of time. Bruised, broken, battered at the end of the line. when you're burning at the stake, nothing left on your mind. Thanks for the fun, it was a hell of a ride. Witches and gypsies, you won't ever miss me now. You're lost and never found, fueling up in black lines, living in a hard white town. Now you're 6 feet underground. Witches and gypsies, you won't ever miss me now. You were lost and never found, fueling up in black lines, living in a hard white town. Now you're 6 feet underground. There you go, bye.
Ow! That is,
yeah, man. So
that is probably my favorite song of yours. I thought I was trying to ask you about it one night, and I think I was half snapped, and I had no way of explaining it because I didn't remember the name of it. And I'm just like, so I just started like, I was like, I can't hum it to him because he can't hear me because I'm typing, and I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna guess the chords. I was like, the one with the D7 in it. I don't even think you fucking answered me, bro. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
I do remember you saying that, actually. Now that you say that, I do remember being like, what the fuck? What the hell is he talking about? I don't think I even knew any songs with D7.
I was like,
but no, thanks, man. No, I appreciate that. That song came out of our trip down to the States when I was doing the American Chronicles, and that was about the crazy Salem witch trials that happened back in the day. There was some wild stuff down there.
Ow!
Wild witches and gypsies, baby. Yeah. So one last time, man. This cool guitar that's getting passed around and signed by all the musicians. I'm gonna pass it on to someone else here real soon, and you'll see it on the next live stream.
It actually had a nice sound to it. That was beautiful.
Yeah, you know what? That little guitar rings out all right.
Yeah, I was very surprised. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful sound.
It's cool, man. It'd be cool if it had like Cape Breton Island or something like on the back. Maybe I can get Kelly Devoe.
Yeah, hit up Kelly, man. He'll fucking put it on there.
Yeah, he make it real cool.
He make it.
But yeah, man. What do we got here? Oh shit! Give us that growl, Uncle. Do we like this? I want to give a shout out to my man Jack's Tanner Pronovo watching, and the Pronovo family, Devoe family out in Alberta, tuning in. So hey guys, hope you guys are enjoying the music. And everybody who's watching, and man, thanks for tuning in. We wouldn't want you to be anywhere else but here with us on our Thursday night.
Oh, buddy, no, I'm just gonna live in this cellar for forever now. Like it's just, now that we got the drum kit down here, it's like it's perfect.
We got drum kit, we got
so I just
guitars, we got mics.
I'm gonna
we have enough Olin.
Well, thankfully, I got my special guest sitting here beside me, and he's been going and grabbing me Olins on the regular here. So, God bless John. I'd like to introduce our drummer, Mr. John.
Hey guys.
Okay, so I don't know how to pronounce his name in Turkish. He's from Turkey, fun fact. But it's his name is pronounced John, and his last name is Sahina. So his name is actually John Sahina. So like every time he walks in the door, I want to be like, hey, he just every time he gets home, he comes home, he just looks at me, he just goes, fuck.
John is a great guy, man. He's excellent drummer, even better friend, and we absolutely love him, man. John is such a cool addition to the band.
Okay, John, you can't hear him right now, but he's saying nice things about you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, it's like that time they did that guitar thing, and I couldn't hear any. Rudy was talking about us and Pirate Jenny and saying all these nice things about me, and I couldn't hear anything. Cool.
I'm just gonna
when do I play the song?
I'm just gonna assume it's something bad. Fuck you, Rudy. No. Actually, I was actually
boys are gonna play a song. We got drums and guitar and vocals.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can maneuver myself over here so we can see his cute little face here. Hey, can you?
This is gonna be cool. This has never happened on the guitar show, by the way. I just want to say we've never had drums here, so this is a little treat. Okay,
well, with the split screen is like we could do it with my phone earlier, but with the split screen, I don't think we're gonna get him in there. But you're gonna hear him, and that's.
I'm gonna get him in. You watch. There he is. Hey-o!
Oh, yay! Look at him. All right, okay. My man. All right, what do you think, Johnny boy? You want to do not my lady?
Not my lady.
This is a song I wrote called "Not My Lady," and it's ironically enough, it's my lady that is my lady. It's her favorite song. So, Ash, if you're watching, this one's for you. 1, 2, 3. Hope I'm not making too much noise. Basement dive bars, Halifax, crooked smiles and hollow laughs. Winter in and out the door, had 2 drinks, then had 10 more. And I can barely keep my head up straight. A place untouched by circumstance and hate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Year 2017, felt 1 foot shy of 7 feet. She never gave away her heart, just let you hold it in your arms. And I can barely keep my head up straight. A place untouched by circumstance and heat. Every gamble, every blank, burn this city to the ground. No love inside your corner, babe. I'm the only one around. And you don't need me, and I don't need you. But I'm sitting here, oh darling, what do I do? What do I do? Mr. John, everybody. I can't pronounce his last name. So let's keep emptying this cake, keep carrying this flame. You keep on covering your tracks, throwing stones at broken glass. It rain that won't stop falling anymore. And the tide just keeps on swallowing our shore. But don't beg until to what you have to say. Don't clear my vision, share your wisdom, 'cause you're not my lady. You're not my lady, babe. Every gamble, every flame, done this way too many times. No love inside your corner, babe. We use this on our side. And you don't need me. I don't need you, but I'm still sitting here. Oh, what the fuck do I do? What do I do? Don't beckon to me, don't introduce me to what you have to say. Don't clear my vision, share your wisdom, 'cause you're not my lady. You're not my lady. Yeah, everybody.
Good job, boys. That sounded great. Those drums are coming through awesome, man. Everything's coming through cool. That was deadly.
Yeah, we came down
Loved
here last night and took a few cigarettes, but we got her going.
Honestly, other than the typical live stream bullshit that you deal with, like the slight lag here and there, that sounded awesome. As far as the mix, that sounded really
it seemed well, I don't know if it was the laptop or I just happened to get the shit into the stick here, but when we did the 420 live stream, everybody's shit came perfect, and then as soon as it got to me, it just started going and just like went to shit. You couldn't even hear. I was like, I don't know if it's the laptop or what, but like it's like, damn it. I was like, I hope it doesn't happen again tonight.
I know it's kind of one of those things. You're relying on the strength of the interwebs that are pretty wild and unreliable. So it's kind of,
well, I mean,
I had the same thing happen to me on
the.
Yeah, I had that same thing happen to me. Like I was saying with Rudy that time on the guitar. Get that guitar thing they did for Dwayne. But by the time it got to me, I was just like, I can't hear anything. Am I supposed to play now? I don't know what to do. So yeah, I mean,
well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm on an old ass laptop. You're in Bullandry. I mean, if it comes out half good, we're fucking doing good.
True enough. I don't know if anybody. This is a good time to mention, actually. JP Cormier had a little petition thing going around for better internet in rural locations in Cape Breton. I believe that was the gist of it, anyways. But God, man, we could really use that.
Yeah. The guitar show needs JP.
Yeah, we need your support, man. I have terrible internet out here in the country.
I actually have to say though, like I've probably watched like at least like 75% of your fucking streams, and like for Bullandry internet, they actually come out wicked.
Not too bad. I mean, I'm impressed. You know what? I found a little hack. And for any of the other live streamers out there, if you're not connecting your computer or whatever directly to your modem with an Ethernet cable, then you're relying on that wireless connection, which is not reliable. So if you got the chance, the option to do it, plug it in, baby. Hardwire. Get her going. Put her into fifth and hardwire it in, bud.
Ow.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's my turn to do a song. I'll do a song and then we'll swing it right back to you and John. You're gonna bust out another one, eh?
Yeah.
Another.
Yeah. All right. Give us hell, baby. Give us hell.
This song that I'm gonna do is this is one that I believe you really like too. This is called "The Island."
That's I don't. I'm such a fucking fanboy. I say that's my favorite song every time you play one, but I like this one too.
I like that Witches song. No, wait. Right on. All right, here we go. The Island. This is I'm gonna dedicate this to all the Cape Bretoners that are watching right now, man. If you got a drink in your hand, even better. It's more for you. This is called The Island. Been gone for a while now. I've been drunk and broken down, searching for a reason, traveling from town to town, never finding something better, not better than that place. Still think about it all the time, with a smile on my face, and my heart lies in the island, but my body lies away. And on starry nights I miss her, the island I once stayed. Been a joker for a while now, been king and I've been crowned, no throne to give me guidance. It's back there in my hometown, been wandering the ocean, somewhere along the coast. I'm on a mission for Cape Breton, the place that I love most, and my heart lies in the island, but my body lies away. And on starry nights I miss her, the island I once stayed. But I've been gone too long for a while now, and I'll be back again someday. And those island girls remind us when our hearts be led astray, led astray. If you're looking, you can find me somewhere along the coast. I'm on a mission for Cape Breton, but you will never know. You will never know. You will never know. And my heart lies in the island, but my body lies away. And on starry nights I miss her, the island I once stayed. But I've been gone too long for a while now, and I'll be back again someday. And those island girls remind us when our hearts beat led astray, led astray. go, bye.
That was a gooder bye.
The island.
Oh,
Thanks, man.
yeah,
Thanks,
yeah. John thought it was good too. He's back there somewhere.
Good stuff, man.
Hi, John. I
He
miss
says
you
hi,
guys.
I'm the middleman.
You're the middleman relaying all the messages. Oh, man. Remember that time?
Yeah, I know.
If anybody doesn't know, what was that? We were in the studio.
I was
I'm gonna give some plugs out here, man. Alex at Compact Audio in Dartmouth, the recording studio that Pirate Jenny has been doing the album at. Man, big shout out to Alex. He's a super cool dude. He's very on the ball. If we hear something a certain way, he's like, hell yeah, I hear it like that too. Let's go. And he makes it happen very quick, which is it's super cool to work with him, man. And he's a very laid back guy, just like us.
He's very good. He has a very good Rideout filter. I like that. I can. he deals.
He deals with us well, and it's good. It's really
and
good.
Also shout out to Cody Devoe. We did some stuff. We did our singles with him too, and he did a smashing job as well.
Yeah, man. Cody's a good friend, great pal. We've done some shows with Cody and his band, and all those guys, man. Gino, shout out to Gino too, man. He's such a cool dude.
Gino's a man.
Like all the people that we played with throughout the years, man. Colette Devoe, Tyler Mullendore, all kinds of cool bands that we've.
When we did our show, on Boxing Day, that was the first time I seen Colette live, and fuck, that girl can sing, man.
She can definitely sing, man. She can pick a guitar pretty damn good too. I was super like curious about the tuning of her guitar, and I was like, okay, she's got to be like at least a half full step down. And I messaged her about it, and fucking 2 steps down. I never even heard of anybody playing a guitar 2 steps down. She's like a step and a half or like 2 steps down. Yeah, it's a bit, but it works really, really good with her. With
Burton says, shout out to Olins, my man. Shout out to Burton. You need a floor. I'll give him a plug too. You need your fucking floor done. You call Burton at Burton's Flooring.
Yeah, you call him up. Sydney Mine's finest.
I know, like when you first see him, you think like he's probably better at fucking falling asleep on the floor than putting one down, but he does a damn good job.
He does all right. Actually, you know what? Here's a little fun fact. The very floor that's in the I'm going to call it the studio of the guitar show where I'm at right now. You're familiar with this room. The very floor that is below my feet was laid by me and Burton ourselves. We got a case of Olins and a couple hammers and, some tunes. Jordan says, yeah, boy. And funny thing, I pulled up to Duke's pub there the other day in Sydney Mines, and I see Burton going around in the forklift, and he's like behind the store getting ready to go in with a load, or maybe he's getting ready to pick up a load, but I see him in behind, and he's doing a little victory lap, doing a couple donuts for the boys. The funny thing is, I don't think he was doing it for anybody but himself, because I'm pretty sure
he didn't even know anybody was watching him.
Me and Destiny are like, look at Burton going, giving her.
They've spotted me.
Yeah, it was pretty. And then I pulled up to him, and he didn't even know it was us. And I had to pull up to the other side of him because he had like a huge like piece of like the cardboard that when they roll the floor up, he had like a huge piece of that was in his peripherals. He couldn't even see me. Which I mean, if he's heading to Sydney, I don't know what that says about this driving. But Burton, we love you, buddy. You're a friggin' character.
Yeah. I don't know if you're still watching there, Kelly, but this next one that me and the old boy back here are gonna jam. One of your favorites, one of my favorites. It's one that I always bitch at you to play when you're doing your live streams, and you did it for me when I asked for it. So we actually played it at the Blue Mist one night, and we had a few beers. I think you played some bass for it. It's definitely my favorite Rolling Stones song. So maybe we can get that one going if you're all right with that, Dilly.
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear it, man. And I know Dad's all about it. He said, "I'm watching you, boy." He's always tuned into the guitar show, man. He does his live stream, Kelly Devoe live from the loft
No,
every Thursday,
since
an
we're doing
hour
the
before the
plug,
show.
since we're doing the
Yeah.
plug thing, Jesus Murphy just released an excellent song about big old tuna and not Jim Halpert from The Office, like an actual fish. And it's a real great song, and they just released an album. And I think everybody here should check it out. If you like Pirate Jenny, then you're gonna fucking love Jesus Murphy because they're just as drunk and crazy as we are. Except they've been doing it for they've just been doing it for longer. Right.
Yeah. You're straight,
yeah,
buddy.
Yeah, so I got some wild horses for you here, Kel. Friggin' John will join me soon enough.
Love it.
Childhood living is easy to do. The things that you wanted, I bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. You know I can't let you slide through my hand. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. I watched you suffer a dull aching pain, and you decided to show me the same. No sweeping exit or off stage lines can make you feel better, but treat you unkind. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. All will be broken. A sin and a lie. still have my freedom. But ain't got much time. And faith will be broken. And tears will be cried. So let's do some living after we die. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses gonna ride them someday. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses gonna ride them someday.
Woo! Yes, sir. Good job, boys. I'll freaking crack a beer to that. No problem.
Nice job, Johnny.
Loves me some Rolling Stones, boys. I know Dad was loving that one. Burton's watching. Boys are rocking out. That was a good time, man. You know, these live streams are getting us by through these times, and I do apologize if there's any kind of lag and stuff like that. You know, it's just the friggin' way of the internet, boys. But with that being said, I'm glad that you guys are sticking around and, you know, chilling, having a few laughs, listening to some tunes, and taking her all in, baby. What else are we doing on a Thursday?
That's right.
All.
Definitely ain't thinking about work tomorrow. That's for sure.
Work? What's that?
Fuck
Never
that.
heard of her. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, man, that's cool. I'm happy that you can, you work in a industry that is still thriving and can, still go to work and make some decent money and all this craziness, because not a lot of people are as lucky, man. A lot of us are fucked right now. It sucks.
Oh man, like it's wild. I mean, things are getting a little better, but they're definitely coming back slow. So,
it is a slow process getting back to normal here. But I really, 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 really want to get back into live music and, being able to play with the boys and, a bunch of us arm in arm in the bar. And, that might be a little bit before that happens, but
especially,
I think we're all craving that.
No, I really friggin', I mean, there's a few bars that started doing it back in Halifax here, and I got right on the emails, but I mean, frig, man, like probably got a long list of people that probably emailed them fucking months ago. So even when the music does come back, it's probably like it's gonna be you got to fight for a fucking spot probably.
Yeah, we might have to just make our own spot. How's that? How's that?
I like the sound. Yeah, and you guys are all invited.
Yeah, we're gonna bring the Bose system down on the waterfront, and we're gonna play until the cops tell us not to, and then we're gonna play some more anyways at a different spot.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah,
that'll learn them.
Frigged up. No, I shouldn't say. But yeah, no, man. I
Here,
And
John,
actually, just what I just said reminded me of the time me and Nate went down on the boardwalk and played, and we just randomly went down. Nate had his mandolin, I had the guitar. We went down, played some songs, no plan whatsoever. We just winged it and had such a good time, man. Such a good time. And there was no, I mean, yeah, we had our guitar case out, and we made enough to get like an ice cream afterwards. But it wasn't about money. It was just about getting out and playing for people and being in it. And
the ice cream was definitely delicious too.
Ice cream was delicious, and people threw their quarters and their loonies in, and that's what got us the ice cream, man. So we made ice cream with our rock.
I mean, yeah, I'd sit down on the side of the road, and people would start throwing their money at me, and then I'd pull out a guitar, and they're like, "Oh, you're a musician?"
That's pretty good. I like that. How about another song then? I guess you still got another song after this. You got one more grand finale.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I got. And fun fact, Kelly, you're gonna love this. I actually got to go take a piss, so I'm gonna give John the headphones, and he can listen to your fucking sweet ass song this time.
Classic Rideout. All right, man. I'm gonna rock a tune while you're doing your deed, and
all right. I'm taking over as the front man of Part Chain, man.
Hey, John. Oh shit! Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, man. Just hanging out in the basement doing music.
It's so good to see you. Who would have thought that a drummer would be on the guitar show? What are you doing?
Exactly, right? What's that?
You know what? With that being said, though, last time we were together, I remember you picking up the guitar. You're getting some chords down, man.
Yeah, man. Actually, I've been playing the bass a lot more lately, but I know the basic chords for the guitar now, majors and minors, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Hey, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, and you should give me a call when you start a drumming channel.
You'll be the first guest. You'll be the first guest, man.
Yeah,
maybe you need to be the host though, because you're the drum guy, man. I just like
that's my job. So, what are you playing for us here?
What am I playing for us? That's a good question, man. You got any requests?
Any requests?
What do you want? Yeah, man. We're having fun here. What do you want to hear?
Ooh, okay. You remember that time we went to Dooley's and we were doing this what do you call it? 3-piece set?
Yeah.
Jamming a bunch of Elvis songs, maybe, I don't know, bust out an Elvis song. I know you like Elvis a lot. So.
Okay, you want to hear Elvis?
Go for it.
All right, this is an Elvis song, Compliments of John. And thanks for the request, man, because I'm looking at a set list here and I'm like, nah. So that's great. I'm pumped to play an Elvis song.
Enjoy.
This song's for you, man. This is a little track called "That's All Right, Little Mama." Well, that's all right, mama. Say it's all right with you. Well, that's all right, mama. Well, just any way you do, that's all right. Say that's all right. That's all right now, mama. Any way you do. Well, mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Well, boy, that girl you fooling. Well, she ain't no good for you. That's all right. Say that's all right. That's all right now, mama. Anyway you do. All right. I'm eating down, baby, sit on the eating tap show. Boy, you won't be bothering me, hang around your door. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, mama. Any way you do. That's alright. So that's alright. That's alright now, mama. Anyway you do. Say that's alright now, mama. Anyway you do. Yeah, man.
Yo.
That's for you, baby.
That's a sweet song. I mean, Ryan's been back for a minute now. I was like, I'm not giving my seat.
I've been jamming though. I've been jamming out.
Good choice.
I'm in the throne now, baby.
Great song. Great song, man. All right, I'm gonna give Ryan back a seat now, man.
Hey, man, thanks for the request. It's super good to see you. Hopefully I
Absolutely
see you soon.
great to you too, man.
John Bonzo of Pirate Kenny. We call him Bonzo because he's like a goddamn man when he gets behind that kit.
He fucking beats those drums like it owes him a lot of money.
Dad says, I should have put this up before, but Dad says, go piss by.
So I got a new friend to show everybody here.
Ooh, what do you got there?
This
could we could say that this is our wacky guitar of the week. Super wacky.
Okay, well, this I got this from one of the. This is like, I mean, I bought a few like pretty like nice musical instruments in my life, but they've always been financed, and I always kind of like it's kind of like a bittersweet because like I want to support local, but I also can't afford to drop fucking $1,200 on a guitar without financing it. So
That's
this I was looking to get like I used the first guitar I wanted was a Gibson fucking Les Paul Studio, and I got one, and I didn't like it. I just liked the look of it. I didn't actually play the damn thing, and then I got it, and the neck was too fat. It just wasn't me, and so I'd like to say that it's fate. That fate happened when I broke it by accident. It just the strap broke on it, and it just smashed in two, and it was just gone. So the neck like literally snapped right off it, and then I wanted a Strat, and then I eventually was like, okay, now I want a Telly. And this is like a Telly shape, Telly style. It's actually made by a guy in Montreal. First of all, the shop that I bought it from was the Halifax Folklore store. My friend Noah works there. He got a lot of great shit, and it's a homemade guitar from this guy. We can't pronounce his first name, but his last name's Tremblay, so we just call the guitar the Tremblay. Yeah, and he's an older fella, and he made a lot of slide guitars and a lot of arch. What the hell is it called? Arch something. Anyway,
arch top.
Arch top. Yeah, he made a lot of slide guitars and arch tops, and he actually. And my favorite thing about this is he doesn't make guitars anymore. So this is kind of like, yeah. So it kind of makes me feel special having this. And this was custom made for a musician in Halifax, and he never ended up getting it. So they just decided to just put it up for sale at the shop. And it's like multi-wood. It's got some mahogany in it, and it's like hollow Telly style. And it's I really dig it. It's pretty much everything I want for like a Telly style guitar, but for half the price. So it was good. I
love its simple one pickup look. Well, it's a humbucker pickup, but I love it's like the simplicity of it. You know, one knob, one pickup.
I really like the headstock on it.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Little racer stripes up there. I like it. Hey, did you see the guy's last name was Tremblay?
Yeah.
You should call it the Tremblay Caster.
The Tremblay caster.
Fetch me the Tremblay caster. I must play you a song.
As anybody who knows me knows, I'm not much of a fucking lead guitar player. So check out my sweet G chord.
That's why you got me and Daniel. We're always here for you.
That's right. I need them in my life. But yeah, so here's the fun part. I'm going to play our first single ever released on this bad boy. So I hope y'all enjoy it. It's called Mistress. Download it on Spotify, Napster, LimeWire, all that shit that gives you viruses.
Yeah, buddy. I love it. Mistress by Pirate Jenny, released March 21st last year.
Yeah.
Give her a listen, buddy.
A glass of wine stares back at me, hypnotized in nicotine. Tried to get my feet wet. I woke up in the middle of the ocean, baby. Mutilating minutes, burning lights. A stone's throw of fate to a mountain of spite. But a lot can happen. A lot can happen overnight. Time is my mistress. Her bed is a tomb. Bleed with the sunrise, never sleep with the moon. Time is my mistress, and there's demons in our bed. Life is for the restless, peace is for the dead. Mutilating minutes, burning light. Stones throw fate to a mountain of spite. A lot can happen. A lot can happen overnight. Time is my mistress. Bed is a tomb. Bleed with the sunrise, never sleep with the moon. Time is my mistress. There's demons in our beds. Life is for the restless. Peace is for the dead. One more smile up for rent. Crosses without nails. Oh, that's energy well spent. Just one more whiskey. Dawn blades wasted on her again. Time is my mistress. The bed is a tomb. Bleed with the sunrise, never sleep with the moon. Time with my mistress. There's demons in our bed. Life is for the restless. Peace is for the dead.
Bravo! Excellent job, boys. That sounded really good, man, with that electric. I was very impressed with how the distortion wasn't cutting up like crazy. That sounded really good, man.
It's pretty much for like when I get stoned and I think of like a riff and I'm like, I can't do it justice on the acoustic. So like I'll get my mic out and I'll be like, okay, I know Dan or Dylan is gonna make this sound way better, but like this is just like I'm planting the seed.
Yeah. Fetch me the Tremblay caster.
yeah. John, fetch me the Tremblay caster.
Kelly Irene says, I'm liking the addition of the drums. Pigeon, our buddy Chris McPhee comes in, says, what up, boys?
Ow!
Hey, Pigeon.
What up, Pigeon?
Mistress, great tune, boy. That's something nice. Dad's liking that song, man. That was cool, man.
Yeah, I got one more. I know we've been running quite a bit over time, but I got one more request from you. I would like you to slam a beer.
Well, I actually just cracked this friggin'. You want me to crack it? You want me to get a fresh one, or you want me to slam this one?
I believe you.
I mean,
all right.
This is a tall boy that I just cracked. Took a couple sips of it. It's probably got more in it than a regular size Olin's would have. So,
I think you should kill the
I have
tall
no
boy.
problem doing that.
Do it for your short boy.
Do it for a short boy. Shout out to Olin's. Cheers, yeah.
Thanks for everybody that tuned in. You guys are fucking awesome. Leg. There we go. Oh man, I don't know. I can't hear you. I don't know if I'm lagging or what the fuck's going on, but I don't know. I can't hear him. I don't know what he's doing.
Technical difficulties at the end of the show. That's not the worst.
I don't know. I don't know if that was me or you, but something was going. Bah, 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 bah.
That would be
Okay, I can.
That would be.
I heard you.
When after I chugged my beer, I slammed the beer down and unplugged the mic by mistake.
Okay, because I was like, after you did that, it was like cut. I was like, is that me or is that him? I don't know what's going on.
It just says slam it, and we did.
Slam it, baby.
So we did. And man, I mean, we did the wacky guitar of the week. You showed the Tremblay caster. One more shout out for the guitar that's going around Cape Breton right now on all the live streams. Man, there's some great artists on here. I look forward to seeing who I drop it off to. I don't know. I think I got a good idea of who it's going to, but I don't know for sure. But you will see this guitar around, man. If you're on the interwebs, you're in the Nova Scotia Kitchen Party, you're in the CB Mike live streams group, anything like that, you're going to see that guitar, man, getting passed around. So, and it's really cool. They're going to auction this guitar off for a great cause. It's going to the hospital here in Cape Breton. So, once again, big shout out to our healthcare workers. Thanks for everything you do. Thanks again, Ryan Rideout, being on the show. John slapping the friggin' skins in the back there.
Have a good night.
I appreciate you having me, brother. Thanks, everybody. And I can't wait to see you up here sooner than later. We'll get this fucking album done.
Yeah, man. Pirate Jenny album coming soon. Stay tuned. Don't be sleeping on it, man. It's coming. It's coming. You wait. A couple more songs to wrap up now that we can get back in the studio, and
we got
her. We're gonna set her on fire, buddy. Let's get her going.
All right.
All right, man. Thanks again for being on the show. Love you long time. Let's chat soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, next time you want to drink beer and play some songs, give me a call, man. We'll do this again.
Absolutely, buddy.
All right, man. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Cheers.
Thanks,
have a good one.